Hey guys, so for the entirety of this next month, I'm going to be doing a series going over different apps on your phone that you can use to start upgrading some of your content creation on social media, like Facebook and Instagram, get some stunning photos. So today we're going to talk about Adobe Lightroom. I really love Adobe Lightroom. It's super simple. It's got features in there for somebody who's never opened up a photo editing app before, but they also have stuff in there for people who are really seasoned and enjoy photo editing and things like that. So it's got something for every level. There is both a free and a paid version that you can give a shot. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. This is what it looks like if you're downloading it from the Apple Store. You can go ahead and open it up, and it's going to have a library. Now this is all of the photos you've ever worked on before, so you can see one I was playing around with there and another one that we're going to use to edit a little bit today. But before we get into that, I want to talk about some of my favorite parts about this app. I think my absolute favorite thing in here is this Learn section. What they've done is created tutorials for you for every different type of lighting you could think of, different style choices, all sorts of things. You can see all the different sections here. So you can see all the different things in here. They also lump them by skill level. So if you're a beginner, they've got beginner classes in here, how to do an overexposed photo, doing portraits, all sorts of cool stuff. And then you can just keep growing from there. They also have a discover where you can share photos with other people, see what other photographers are working on, and get new ideas. So there's also here, but right now what I mainly want to show you is how to actually go about editing a photo inside of here. So you do have two different options. You can either grab the photo from your camera reel, which is what that little landscaped photo with the plus in the corner of the screen is in the bottom right. Or if you click on the camera that's also there in the bottom right, you can take a picture directly from your phone. So if you're going on a showing and you need to get some good photos of that house, you can snap them right here inside of Adobe. They'll save into your library. Or if you took them before earlier in the day, you can always re-upload them into here. So I'm going to start here with just this photo of this house I'm going to use. And there are some different options. Again, I did say I am using the free version of their software. There is a paid version. I believe it's $50 a year. That isn't very much, so if you do want to invest in that, definitely give this a shot first. There is a 7-day free trial of the premium version, but right now I'm just using strictly the free version as I downloaded it. So for right now, I'm not going to be able to use the things like masking and healing, which will let you cover up like acne scars and some things like that. But I am able to do a few things. So first I can crop. So I am just going to hit that crop button right there. They do have preset crops. So if you're looking to post this picture on Instagram, then you can preset the crop so that it is Instagram sizings. But for now, we are just going to go ahead and I want to take out some of that yard right there and maybe a little bit of the top of the house. And we're going to go ahead and hit this check mark and call that done. If you notice, there are other crop features we can use, but this is just the basics. If you do want to get a deep dive into any of these features and really want to get working on photo editing, sign up for an appointment with us at letsgettechy.com and we'll be able to make that happen. So now we also have presets. Now these presets are really, really cool. They're lighting and style, think filters on Instagram that you can put over the photo so that you don't have to worry about and do each individual lighting aspect on its own. So right now we can go through these. If I have a preset aesthetic, I can use that. I kind of like this one. It brightens it up, brings that blue out a little bit. So we're going to keep it there and hit the check mark and go ahead and save it. But we do have some other options here. There is auto. That'll auto set your photo and make some changes for you just based on what the app thinks you should be able to do. There's also lighting. So if you didn't want to use any of those presets, you could just come in here and manually adjust all the different lighting settings until it looks the way that you want it. Same thing with color here. We can make the picture cooler, we can make it warmer, have it in the middle, we can tint it a little bit with different colors. There's all sorts of things here in just the lighting that you can play around with. And then there's also going to be some effects. So that's going to be like the texture. We can make it a little more grainy. We can make the picture a little clearer. We can put a little vignette border around it. And then there's just still more options down here. They let you do so much inside of this app. We can do details. We can sharpen that image up. Optics. So this isn't something you'll really need to worry about, but they do have attachments for your phone that you can attach to your phone camera to get better photos. And so they'll work with some of those lenses that you might have put on your phone. And so that's basically all you would need to do. You can go back and see previous versions of it that you've made if you wanted to see how it would look black and white or colored, and you don't have to constantly go back and forth. You can create different versions and different saves of your photo. Once you're done, they do have the option here. You can share it out. So if I hit share, I can send it. I can send it out here to my contacts. I can save it as an image. I can share it as a text message here, and it's going to send that photo to whoever I'm trying to send it over to. If you do get the premium version, you can get links and invite people to see what you're doing on here. But like I said, for now, just play around with the free version until you get an idea of if you want the paid version. What's also cool is you can organize all of your photos. You can create slideshows and different collections here in your library so that you can keep everything organized. You can basically create little folders here. And so you can maybe put all your different addresses into different sections. So start playing around with some of these apps.